Welcome back, folks. Just fighting a little wind here in Oklahoma, and couldn't cross here. Headed home, and got an email. No, it wasn't an email. I'm sorry, somebody at a truck stop a couple days ago. See me pulling a tow car, and they want to know all about it. They said, "Well, do you think I like it? How am I supposed to know if you're going to like Driveaway?" I don't know. I can't tell you that. I can tell you a couple reasons, though. You will absolutely hate Driveaway. So let's jump into it. If you're the kind of person that always gets bent out of shape when something costs you some money, you will absolutely hate Driveaway. Because sooner or later, something's going to happen and it's going to cost you money out of your pocket. Case in point, my first load was quality. I did a video of this. There was supposedly I'm just supposed to know that there was a second charge to the second driver, and guess who was the second driver? That's right, it was me. It's for fuel that was never in the bus when I picked it up. But anyway, I got charged $86. Now I was pretty hot when I found that out. No one told me about it before I picked it up. No one told me after they settled my pay. The only reason I found out about it was because I called settlement and I said, "Hey, this looks a little short." And she goes, "Well, you had an $86 charge." I said, "What for?" "Fuel that was in the bus when you picked it up." "No, ma'am. If you look, that was a short bus, and look at the pictures, it wasn't in there." Well, we go back and forth. It's a long drawn out. Anyway, it cost me $86. I could have got mad. Could have got my panties in a wad. Sent in my damn plates. But I sat on a few days, thought about it, weighed the pros and cons. Woo! Damn, that wind's strong. See that wind gust getting me right there? I'm just glad I'm not in a truck today. So I could have got mad, sent in my plates, but sooner or later, there's going to be things out of your control that cost you money. And if you think everybody's out to screw you over, Driveaway, you will hate Driveaway. Let me tell you, you will hate Driveaway. The second thing you will hate about Driveaway, especially if you don't have a tow car, is when you break down in the middle of no place, or you get to your destination and you chose a bad destination and there's no way out of there, and you thought there was. You watched some of my earlier videos. I got stranded for the night in upstate Wisconsin because my ways out of there, the two ways I failed. And then I was left stranded. Luckily, I did find a U-Haul out of there to my next load. So, you absolutely hate Driveaway if you break down. People, I've seen people inform me, "I broke down in such and such, and this stupid company wouldn't help me out. They wouldn't get me out of here." You're an independent contractor. It is up to you to get yourself out of any place, whether you break down or not. If you break down in the middle of Panhandle, Oklahoma, 40 miles from the nearest town, it is up to you to get out of there. Okay? It's not your company's problem. Now, some wrecker services will allow you to ride. Some won't because they have a no-rider policy. I think most will, though. But just keep that in mind. If you hate stuff like that, you will hate Driveaway. If you hate being at the mercy of other people, having to depend on other people for your success, you will hate Driveaway. whether you want to agree or not, your success largely depends on your dispatcher. I did a video earlier why you need more than one company to be leased onto. One of the reasons there was if your dispatcher gets bent out of shape, or if you just get a bad dispatcher. Not all dispatchers are created equal. Some are great at routing you, getting you good loads. Some are not. They are not created equal. And if you hate that type of thing, because you're relying on them. Yeah, a lot of companies, you can look at the load board yourself. I do that a lot. Okay? But sometimes things come across a dispatcher's service or computer before it hits the load board. And if you've got a good dispatcher that knows where you're at, where you want to go, what you're wanting to do, they can grab that load before it even hits the load board and say, hey, you want this load? This is in your area. This is where you're wanting to go. And that will make you a lot of money. I think we're coming in the big town of Woodward, Oklahoma right now. I think. Truck wash. Raw truck wash. Huh? Fuel and cafe. And they got it all. So just keep that in mind. If you hate dealing with people and relying on them for your success, you're probably, or you know, you could call them and say, hey, I want this load, and they can take 4 hours to get back to you, and by that time the load's done. If you hate that type of stuff, you will absolutely hate Driveaway. I know this may sound silly, but for people who have not drove professionally, if you hate driving, you may not know that you hate driving until you get out here and you have to do 500, 600, 700 miles a day to make your appointment or to make money, whatever. You're going to probably hate Driveaway. Where am I needing to go here? It says I need to go this way. I don't remember having to turn this way last time I was in here. But we'll turn this way. Just keep it over there, Mr. Ford. So yeah, if you hate driving, or if you hate driving in cities, you're gonna hate Driveaway. I hate driving in cities, and when I get into a city, I hate it. There's other people, doesn't bother them a lick. I envy those people. I see, yep, Woodward, home of the boomers. Okay. So yeah, if you hate driving in the city, driving especially in an unfamiliar vehicle, because you know, unfortunately we don't get to spend a lot of time in the vehicles we deliver. There's a Brahms. I've got to get over and get me some Brahms. I'm a sucker for Brahms orange sherbet. I hadn't had nothing in a couple hours, so I'm going to whip in there and get me some. I'll be right back with you. Well, apparently the Woodward, Oklahoma Brahms, 3:30 in the afternoon, we're all just sitting here. I've been here like 5 minutes, I hadn't moved. Oh, there it goes. There's some of it. This is really not what... I may have to just forgo this.
What can I get for you?
Yeah, I need a triple dip orange sherbet and a cup. That's all.
All right, that's going to be $3.83 at the first window. Thank you.
Okay. Well, hey, don't ding at me. I know my door is ajar. So anyway, yeah. Let's see how long this is going to take. This guy in front of me just kind of, you know, dude, you could pull it there. You wait till somebody else pulls in front of you before you pull up. Aren't you something? So anyway, and you watch this little black SUV over here on my left. Who's just now ordering. We'll try to pull up before. So, but anyway, yeah. If things like that bother you, driving in the city, putting up with other drivers, if you have a short fuse, probably you'll hate Driveaway for that. And to touch on the subject of relying on others, it's not just the dispatchers that will make you pull your hair out. You know, here a while back, I got to a place one morning, started picking up a truck. It's at a terminal for a major carrier truck they sold, and they it had apparently been sitting a while, and so I went out, started a pre-trip. Huge air leak. This terminal has 2 bays, 2 mechanics. I go and tell the head mechanic I got an air leak. He couldn't care less. Well, it'll probably stop. Well, I said, I'm sure it will stop, but I'm also equally sure that it didn't pass my air brake test, and that if I do get pulled in for inspection, it's going to fail, and I'll be in a weigh station someplace waiting on roadside, and I'll get a ticket. Well, you're allowed 3 PSI, all this. I'm thinking, idiot. I have a CDL. I passed the test. I know how much air. I said, look, dude, you going to fix it? Or I said, let me call my dispatcher and see what she wants to do. Well, we're just kind of busy. Which they weren't, but he said they were. So basically, I sat there all day while the dispatcher played email tag with the salesman who for the place that bought the truck, and this guy's boss and everybody else. You know, they all one pointing fingers. So, okay, I gotta pay. Hold on. Okay. Yeah. Got my servant. Brahms makes the best. So, the next reason you absolutely hate Driveaway is if... Okay, reason number 5, at least I think I'm on 5. If you're a very organized person who has to live by plan every little detail, and every little detail has to fall into place, if you're that type of person, you are going to hate Driveaway. Let me tell you, because you have to be flexible. There's crap. Okay, let me get through here. This guy's, I don't know what he's doing. He don't know what he's doing. There's crap that's, like I said earlier, going to go wrong. And sometimes it seems like on a daily basis, it goes wrong. So you have to be flexible. You have to roll with the punches. And like I said, if you're a person, you may think you're the greatest person in the world and you're flexible, but Driveaway will test your patience. It will test your patience when you're dealing with shippers, with receivers, with dispatchers, and with the company you're leased on to. It will test your patience. Am I going straight? Yes, I am. It will test your patience with other drivers. It will just test your patience and your ability to deal with everything. If you're a very rigid person and you can't deal with things changing. Well, I planned on picking this up at 2 p.m. on Tuesday, and I was going to deliver it at 9 a.m. Wednesday, and then I was going to drive 1.5 hours to my next... Oh, you are going to hate Driveaway, brother. So, because crap in the real world just doesn't work that way. Not Driveaway. Not my Driveaway world. You'll get there, and they'll say, oh, you could call the next day and say, hey, I'm coming after this unit tomorrow at 10. I'll be there by 10. Okay, yeah, we got it ready for you. You'll get there, and you start your pre-trip, and it'll be crap. Something will be wrong. They obviously hadn't started it in a month. or you get there and nobody knows you're coming. It hasn't been started in a month. Batteries are dead. You're out of fuel. Someone's siphoned all the fuel. Oh, good grief. I could go on and on. But you just have to roll with the punches, or you get pulled in for an inspection. You think you did your pre-trip and all this stuff, and you forgot something, or you thought, nobody will see that, and you pull in, and you're the lucky one that day that gets the pre-trip, a level 1, or something like that. And so, if you're that type of person can't handle stuff like that, you're absolutely going to hate Driveaway. Man, I tell you, Bronx makes the best orange sherbet. So anyway, all these things gripe me sometimes. I'll be honest with you, it really does. And I heard someone say, I quit this job 100 times a day, and I love it. I'm still here. That's the kind of way I am. I quit it 100 times, but I'm still here. I love it overall. I get to do crap like this. I've been out to Raton, New Mexico. I come back through there after dropping a unit, Colorado Springs. Spend some time in the mountains. I love it. Next week looks like I'm going to be up in the Dakotas. Okay, I'm going to give you one more bonus point. Don't tell nobody. Yeah, I said 5. Here's reason number 6. Just keep it between me and you, brother. Between me and you, just keep it real. If you got a tow car that you're doing this with, and you love that car, it's your baby, you want to keep it nice and spotless, oh, brother, you're going to hate Driveaway, because your car will take a freaking beating being pulled behind anything. Yeah, you can get one of those tow guards or something like that. They're like, I don't know, $300-400. And that will protect some of it. But it doesn't protect those from those potholes you suddenly come up on that your car catches. Or some crap late one night and laying in the road, you try to miss. Maybe your your driving misses, but your tow car doesn't. Your tow car is going to take a beating, and that's one reason you don't buy expensive tow cars. I see people out here, I don't get it, man. They'll go buy a new car and do this stuff with it. And then they're complaining when they get rock chips, broke windshield, headlights busted out. Your car is going to take a beating. So if you got your pet little baby, I got this little CRV. I love this little car. It's been in my family for 15 years. I take her, I wax it every week. Oh, you are going to hate Driveaway. Just saying. Catch you later. So, anyway, thank y'all for watching. Hey, like and subscribe. If you think, if you know somebody thinking about getting into Driveaway, it's not all roses. I know a lot of people make it seem that way. I just try to be honest with you. It's not for everybody. Like I say, there's some days it's not for me. But at the end of the day, I usually love it. Once I get through my trials and tribulations that day, I usually love it. So, we'll catch you on the next one. Thank you for watching.